Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about literacy and multimodality in Colegio Triangulo, Rionegro. In the first part, you will see students answering two questions: what is English and what does it mean to read and write in English?
What is English for you?
English is funny, is learning, and I like so much English because it's so cool.
Okay, and what does it mean to read and write in English?
Um, it's learning and it's learning and talking English and reading English.
Okay, thank you. What is English to you?
It's another language of another country. It's a really beautiful language because English is a universal language in all of the world and you can go to many countries.
Okay, and what does it mean to read and write in English?
It's a good way to learn English. It's not a teacher that say that and speak you in English. It's only a different way to learn English.
What is English to you?
For me, it's a way to communicate in another language, not your native, and I think it can open your world to new experience.
Okay. What does it mean to read and write in English?
I think the same. It can open your world. You can have a lot of more possibilities in your life. Yes.
In the second part, you're going to see how English teachers at school perceive literacy. They will have to answer two questions. First, how do they develop literacy inside their classrooms? And second, what do they do as a teacher that conduces to critical literacy? Do you develop literacy inside your classroom?
Okay, as you know, we have a textbook and we have to cover some units, some topics, some grammar lessons. But I think that I always start with a question. I question my students all the time. And I try to do a lot of activities. Even I think that all teachers do that. But the first thing I do is to start with a question about any topic or the topic I'm going to work on. And I contextualize the lessons. I think that there is no Colombian book to teach English. So all the books are international or from Cambridge or from other companies. And I try to do debates, speech, essays, writings, but about a topic, because the grammar, the vocabulary, and the other things are implicit. So that's an excuse. The textbook, the unit, the title are excuses to teach English and to make students learn English.
What do you do as a teacher that conduces to critical literacy?
I think that as a teacher, I don't question myself about that thing because I consider that's an unconscious process. I don't say, I'm teaching my students to be critical. I don't think that, and I don't do that. It's an unconscious process. How? Or analyzing the question, I think that when I contextualize the lessons, when I question my students why and why this and why no, with those activities, I think that I conduce my students to be critical and to go beyond the text and go beyond the classes and go beyond the lessons.
Okay, thank you very much. How do you develop literacy inside your classroom?
Hi there, my name is Sergio Hernandez Quintero. I'm an English teacher here at the school, El Triangulo. Good question, teacher. Well, there are some sort of activities here at the school. For example, there is a reading plan we have here. In that reading plan, it's just 1 hour per week. And then for example, as far as I'm concerned, I just put them to read a whole page per student. Each student has to read a page. Then I try to correct them mistakes and punctuation and so on. And then everybody shared what they understood from the story or from what we've been reading.
Okay. What do you do as a teacher that conduces to critical literacy?
That's a really good question, really tricky one, because we don't do it consciously during our classes, but I know that they are always in contact with this kind of critical literacy issue right now at the schools. But well, as I told you, I don't use it. I don't used to do it like consciously, but yeah, normally we have some activities here during the classroom, like a book report, book diary, or we also do some sort of debates and so on. And I think that in that way we are trying to introduce them to this world of critical literacy, but it's not easy.
You develop literacy inside your classroom.
Okay, I work as a teacher in preschool, and with them I used to use stories in books really big. I use posters that have labels on it. I use flashcards, and I try to tell them the stories very like acting, you know, so like representing the characters and doing the sounds and trying to be very explicit to them with the stories. And I always ask them, what was the story about? What did you like about the story? Who were the main character in the story?
Okay. What do you do as a teacher that conduces to critical literacy?
Well, with them, because they don't read or write yet, it's more like trying to get the answers from them, you know, about the stories and about the things you tell them about the subjects we're working. I always ask them questions. Okay, for example, if I have a poster for them, I always tell them first, okay, what do you see in the poster? I never start, okay, we're going to start with this unit. No, I ask them, even the little ones, what do you see here? So they say it in Spanish. Oh, I see a bird, I see a balloon, I see a boy, I see a girl.
For this last part, I will share with you how I develop literacy inside the classrooms. First of all, the students and I choose a book to read. Afterwards, they read it either individual, in pairs, or in groups. For last, when we finish reading the book, we create an activity based on the book. It can be a role play, a presentation, a team activity or exercise, even a game. This allows me and the students go beyond the book. Finally, I want to share with you a meaningful project where 4 of our 11th grade students participated in a Hellbling contest organized by Books and Books. The contest consisted in creating a mini clip based on a book our students chose. In this case, it was a portrait of Dorian Gray. They won the 2nd place in Colombia.